Hey guys, how are you? It's raining here. As you can tell, I'm at the post office, but I'm off work today because I forgot to leave my arrow key and my truck keys yesterday when I got off work. So I had to come bring them here this morning. But anyway, they didn't seem too upset about it. I was like, oh my God, they're going to be so pissed at me. But they were just like, bring it in tomorrow sometime. Okay. So I took my kids to school and then I brought them here because I wanted to bring them in the morning before they went out, because just in case they needed it. I didn't want to, like, I don't know. I was so nervous. Like, really, I was super nervous. Okay, so anyway, basically, I've been on my own now. I've actually done a couple of driving routes and I've done some walking routes. The other day, I don't remember which day it was. All my days are kind of bleeding together. I actually was off Sunday, which he said is probably going to be my last Sunday off for a long time. Anyway, and then today's Thursday and I'm off today. But I've worked the other days this week and I'll work this weekend and tomorrow. But basically, if you want this job, expect to work every day. So I don't work every day 8 hours. Sometimes I go in at 1 and leave at like 6 or 7. But sometimes I go in at, they have us coming in at 10 because they don't want us to case our own routes yet, because we'll take forever to case them since we've not worked all the routes. So it's harder to case if you're not familiar with the route, which is why I think that they have you not do that for the first like 60 to 90 days. But anyway, the other day was awful. I worked a route that for me was super hard. I got here a little bit early so that I can talk to the swing guy, the guy that cased my route, to kind of get a rundown. And he was like, yeah, there's a lot of vacant houses. Most of it's going to be jump stops, which is where you like have to park, go through the whole shutdown procedure of the truck, and then go in and deliver your package or your mail or whatever. But when I was on the route, usually if there's vacant houses, nothing gets cased for them. But I had so much stuff that was still cased, so I still delivered it. I didn't have as many jump stops, and honestly, I don't even know which places he would have done that much jump stopping, because there was a lot of businesses, but they were like in clusters, so you'd park and then deliver them. But then there would be houses and then there'd be more businesses. And one of the things that's the hardest about this job to me is there are so many houses and businesses that don't have their house number or their, the number, their address number on their building or on their house. And it's super annoying because, like, if you're in the city and all the lots are just like 1, 3, 5, 7, and then the other side of the street is, 8, 6, 4, 2, that's super easy. But then whenever you get into these different subdivisions, those, like, the street numbers change by like 25 or 13 or like weird numbers. So you get to a number or a house with no number, then you're like, okay, well, I think this is house number 5915, and then the next house is 5915. So then you have to go back and then grab that and bring I don't know. It's so annoying. That's probably like my hardest thing, is doing that and like second guessing myself, because I'm like, wait, did I, you know what I mean? Like, but I think the reason why I second guess myself so much in this job is because they make you so scared of getting fired for the first 90 days. And I think that it's making me kind of be outside of how I normally am, because I'm so freaked out. Like, I'm so nervous about getting fired if I'm not good enough, but I am trying my damnedest. It's just that like, you don't want to mess up. Okay, you don't want to forget to curb your wheels. Don't forget to put it in park. Don't forget to, do, like, when I say put it in the park, I mean, like, use your parking brake. I know I'm gonna put it in park when I turn off the car, but you know what I mean? Like, don't forget to use your shoulder strap. Don't forget to, because like, all the cars I'm in, like, the lap belt is intact, but you have to connect the shoulder strap sometimes. I don't know. There's just, don't forget to do this. Don't forget to do that. You have to be fast. You have to be good, or they're not going to keep you. And it's just like, it's like I'm in my head. You know what I mean? If I just did the job and followed the mail, the job itself is not that hard. It's just that I'm so nervous about not being good enough or not being adequate or them not wanting to keep me that I'm like second guessing, and I'm like stressing out, and I'm making it harder than what it needs to be. And I think that's biting me in the ass. But I'm afraid that if I'm just like, well, I'm just going to do the job, you know, like whenever you get a new job, yeah, you have your 90 days, but you do your work, you know, you're not worried about, like, they've drilled in your head, they will fire you. They will fire you. They will fire you. They will fire you. You have to be fast. You have to be efficient. You have to be here on time. You have to never call in sick. You have to never get hurt. Don't wreck your car. Don't hit a tree branch. Don't forget to put your car in the parking brake, you know, pull up the parking brake. Don't forget to do this. Don't forget to do that. And they will fire you. They will fire, like, they have put this in my head. They will fire you. They will fire you. And I love this job. It's stressful sometimes, but I love this job. But I'm just like paranoid. Like, once I get past 90 days, then they're like, once you make it 90 days, they've decided to keep you, and you're fine. Just keep up, you know, keep up the pace and keep, you know, doing those things. But at the same time, I'm like, holy shit, like, I'm so nervous. Please don't fire me. I love this job. I love being outside. I love getting my steps in. I don't know what my average steps are, but I know my most steps was 35,000 steps. And for me, 2,000 steps is 1 mile. So, actually it was like, anyway, it was 16 miles was my longest walking day, but I don't know. I'm just like, it just makes me so nervous. I can't wait to get past my 90 days, which won't be until, okay, so it's 90 working days, or let's see, is it 120 calendar days or 180 calendar days? I don't remember. You can be less worried about getting fired, but you still need to do a good job. I don't know how to explain it. I just know that I'm scared, and I think that's why I'm not as efficient and fast as I feel like I can be, and that I am. It's just, I'm so paranoid to fuck up. You know what I mean? So, like, the first couple of days, I would leave my truck and be like, oh shit, did I lock the door? Or I would leave the truck and be like, oh my God, did I put on the parking brake? You know what I mean? So then I walk all the way back. Or like, I'm trying to be fast and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get all these packages in my bag and carry them. And then I walk off and forget my freaking scanner. Like, the dumbest shit has happened just because I'm so in my head. And I'm not that, like, I am a very smart person. I feel like I'm very smart. I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, I know everything. That's not me. But like, I know what I'm doing, you know, like, I know how to do it. It's just that I'm like so worried that I focus on these little shit things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But so that route, I'm sorry, the day that I was talking about that fucking sucked. I didn't finish what I was saying. I'm sorry. I'm the worst storyteller. I'm so sorry. I have no business making YouTube videos, no business, but I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. So yeah. I tested my truck. It was fine. I loaded it up, went out, started the deliveries, went through the neighborhoods. My first stop was Taco Bell. And then there's these neighborhoods, and then some businesses, and then some houses again. And then, I got back to my car and my fucking truck wouldn't start. So I had to wait for them to bring me a truck. And then we had to unload the truck and put my stuff in the other truck, which it was at the beginning of the route, so there was still a lot of stuff to reload again, which that's the second time that I've had a truck that broke down on me. The first time was in the parking lot. Like, I went out, checked it, it was fine, and then I went back out and it wouldn't start, so I had to reload another truck. But anyway, on this particular day that happened. And then there were some businesses, a lot of abandoned houses, but they all still got mail. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll deliver the mail, because I don't know if people live there or not. I mean, the house looks awful, the trailer looks like freaking trash, but who knows if somebody actually has to live there? You know what I mean? Who knows? I don't know. So I still delivered the mail because I wasn't familiar with the route. You know what I'm saying? So then I delivered to this school, and then I went to this kind of roughish neighborhood, and it was like there was dead ends. So I was walking on this street delivering the mail, and I saw police starting to come, and I was like, okay. And then next thing you know, there's 5 police at the end of the street blocking the street, so I couldn't get through. And they saw me eventually, and they moved their car, and I was trying to be patient because they were doing something. I didn't want to be like, excuse me, officer, I don't know if you're trying to save somebody's life, or if you could just move your car for me so I could go deliver mail. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just kind of was there. I don't know. I don't know. That was a rough day. And then at the end, there was a lot of businesses, which the businesses were closed. I don't know. It was a rough day. Yesterday, my daughter had like a church graduation, and in the morning, I carried the end of Charlie's route, and then that's the person that I did training with. So I was sort of familiar with his route because I did his route for like 4 days with him. But so I did the end of Charlie's route, and then that took me like 2.5 hours, and then I came back because they told me when I came, they called me in to come early that day. Then my what they wanted me to do wasn't ready, so they had me do the end of Charlie's, and then I came back to get the other one. Oh my god, you guys, this route had so many boxes that it was ridiculous. And it was a mounted route, which means that you drive the whole time. You don't have to walk the mail, which is wonderful. So yeah, there were so many boxes that the whole back of my truck was full of boxes. And I started the route. I got back around 1-ish from doing Charlie's, because I started at like 10. I loaded my truck. By the time I got there, got everything done for the end of his route. Came back, and then my scanner wouldn't do the load truck thing, which what that is when you scan it, it tells you what section of the route each box is in, so you can put the boxes that are later in the route in the back and then move them to the front. And they only go 1 through 6, so like it'll be like section 1, so then you write a 1 on the box because you don't want the boxes to get all jumbled and not know what you're doing. So you write a 1 on it and you put it in the front, and then you kind of sort them. But this route had all kinds of like little packages, big packages, so everything was just a clusterfuck, and my scanner didn't work. And then so I switched scanners, and then that one didn't recognize, well, any of them didn't recognize what order they were in on the route, so you just put question mark on those. I probably had at least 30 boxes that I had no idea what order they were in. So they were in a different section. But so what I do is I make a list of all of the addresses in order by section 1, section 2, 3, 4, of all the addresses that the boxes come in. So you just have to remember and look at the list to see which house you have a box for, and then go and find it. It's really not that hard, but it's like, again, I just get in my head because I'm like, okay, I gotta hurry, I gotta be fast, I have to be efficient, and I gotta get this box out, and I gotta curb your wheels, you gotta put on the parking brake, you gotta do all these things. Don't forget to lock the door, don't forget to do all these things because you don't want to get fired. So I think it's just in my head. Anyway, I don't know. I really like the job. I'm glad I'm off today because it's rainy, which doesn't really matter because it's not cold, so it's not like you're freezing and it's raining. You know what I mean? I'll hate that, but like right now it's fine. But I don't know. That's my update. I hope I'm doing a good job. I don't know what to compare myself to, other than the other girl that started with me, Chelsea. She's super nice. I feel like she's a little faster than me, but like I said, I know I could be way faster if I would stop double checking and second guessing what I'm doing. But it's just, I'm just so like paranoid that I'm going to forget something or something's going to be wrong. And you know what I mean? I just want to get through these 90 days. So that's where I'm at. I don't know. Thank you guys. I have had a lot of people watch these videos, and I'm really, really glad that you have. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that I can help you. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below. I would love to help you and assist you any way I can. I'm not regular. Obviously I'm not regular, but I'm just saying, like, I'm still new, so I'll definitely help as much as I can. But there have also been people commenting down below that are, you know, more seasoned than me. So if you ask a question, then I'll try to answer, and chances are someone else may see that and also answer. I don't know, that sounds weird, but anyway, if you guys like me, if you like my videos that I'm making, please subscribe to my channel. I do some makeup stuff, but I haven't been lately. I'm mostly just doing stuff in regard to the post office, and I'm gonna start doing some weight loss stuff, because we're definitely losing weight, and that's just gonna be part of my journey of losing weight, because I want to lose a lot of weight. So my goal, if you guys are curious, my goal weight is 145 pounds. So I will have needed to lose approximately 90 pounds, which is a lot, but I know I can do it because my diet has changed tremendously. And also I am walking a lot and carrying a lot of weight. I'm sorry if this video is jumpy. I'm holding it with my hands instead of my like stick thing, not like a selfie stick, but this other thing. But oh my god, I swear I'm the worst storyteller. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna do some vloggy stuff probably when I have time, but I'm gonna do some weight loss stuff, and I'll continue with post office stuff. If you guys have any video suggestions or something that you'd like to see from me, please also comment them down below, and I'll see what I can do. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe. You've already watched this whole video, just do it. It doesn't hurt you, and it helps me a lot. And I don't upload a lot, so I mean like once every week or two. So I'm not gonna be all in your like notifications being annoying and stuff. So just go ahead and subscribe. Do it. You got it. You got to. You got to. You got to. I'm really nice. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.